5 seconds. Mr. Vice Chancellor and friends, I consider it a privilege to address the graduates of the year who are assembled here to receive their degrees, and I am thankful to the Vice Chancellor and the syndicate for giving me this opportunity. Today marks the end of a period in the lives of the graduates and the beginning of another. You look back upon the education you have received till now and look forward to the responsibility that lies ahead of you. You are fortunate enough to begin and continue your active lives as citizens of independent India. Till 20 years ago, the country was under foreign domination. The disabilities and difficulties consequent on foreign domination you did not suffer from. You are free to shape the destiny of your country in the manner you like. This gives you great advantage and at the same time costs upon you great responsibility. There are different views about the merits of the system of education in our country under which you have received your education. This is due to a great extent to the vastness and diversity of the country and historic reasons. As men of higher education, the leadership not only of your state but of the whole country will naturally fall on you, and the future of the country is in your hands. Increasing knowledge of science and technology is, however, essential for any developing nation. Our country is backward in many ways, and the bulk of our people live in poverty, ignorance, and ill health. To remove these difficulties, it is necessary that we should provide more and more education in science and technology. It is a matter of great satisfaction that your university, as well as other universities in India, are giving prominence to the study of science and technology. As a matter of fact, unless we keep abreast of the developments of science and technology in the advanced countries, our country will be left behind in the race for advancement in many directions. We are at the present time faced with the difficult situation created by the aggressions of two of our neighboring countries. Our soldiers who fight the aggressors come from all parts of our country. Our education should be so directed as to foster and strengthen the sense of unity. Ours is a vast country with different languages, habits, and customs, and it is therefore essential that we should not allow any tendency to divide the country in the existing conditions. However, our education should be oriented to the requirements of our country, and the importance of defense has to be steadily kept in view in relation to our education. It is not enough to prevent the use of nuclear weapons. We should go further and do our best to see that war is abolished. So long as war is not abolished by the nations of the world, we should also be prepared to defend our country against foreign aggression. Our constitution and our national objectives make it necessary that our educational system should have certain common features applicable to all the states. In spite of existence of different states, the country as a whole has many common political, educational, social, and cultural institutions, common services, and common administrative arrangements. Students and scholars from one part of the country should be able to take advantage of institutions in other parts, but some administrators should be able to serve in different states Many educational problems are now before the country and before the Education Commission, whose report is expected shortly. The question relating to education at various levels, languages, finances, standards, etc., should be settled satisfactorily and speedily so that the uncertainty and confusion can be avoided. On this occasion, I would like to mention one important aspect which should engage the earnest attention of our universities and educationists. The degrees conferred by our universities are unfortunately not considered equal to the degrees of some Western universities. The lowering of standards in our schools and colleges is largely due to phenomenal expansion of education at every stage. It is therefore necessary that we should make every effort to prevent deterioration on account of expansion or other causes. Then only we will be able to raise the standard of education in our country. Every young man or woman who wants to be educated should, as far as possible, be provided with the necessary facilities. It is also necessary that education should be made compulsory to a certain age. Further, some kind of selection will have to be resorted to for admission to educational and other institutions. Unfortunately, no serious attempt has been made to provide the kind of education that is suited to those who seek it. Almost everybody goes to the same school or college with the result there is a good deal of waste of money and effort. Before I conclude, I thank you once again for giving me this opportunity to address you, and I wish you all a very bright and interesting future. Thank you. Dear sir, I am in receipt of your letter dated 4th ultimo, and thank you for the same. I shall be pleased to supply all the goods which you have included in the list wide letter under reference. In this connection, I wish to inform you that last month I have sent a circular letter to all the customers wherein I have clearly mentioned that there is likely to be an increase in the price of the goods. As usual, I have informed all the customers about the same. Though I have a proposal to increase the rates within a very short time, you have been charged at the old rate only. I have not taken the advantage of the proposal to increase. I have given you the benefit of a lower price in the hope you will continue to patronize. However, I am greatly surprised to learn from your letter that you are not satisfied with the quality of some of our goods. You have not mentioned in detail about the defects, if any, found in them. If you will kindly let me know the same, I shall be pleased to set right them so that there will not be any room for complaint in future. Or if you can send your representative, I will be in a position to convince him the good quality of the material used in their manufacture. I would like to assure you that there will be no opportunity for you to blame me on any account. I have been devoting my full attention to maintain the quality of the goods at all costs. In spite of such best efforts on my part, if there was any lapse, you can rest assured that I will make necessary arrangements to set right the defects in the manufacture or in the quality of the goods. As regards the defective goods sent to you, I am making necessary allowance in future invoices. I hope this remedy will be acceptable to you. I once again sincerely apologize for the mistake occurred in the dispatches and I assure you that it will not be repeated. Thanking you, yours faithfully.